Boom! The Dow nearing a 4-month high. My name's D7 here at Grok Trade, and this is the weekend edition. This video is good through Sunday, April 3rd, 2016. Have a lot to get after here. On Friday, the techs did the best. Financials did fairly well also. Crude oil down almost 4%, huge drop on Friday. Gold down more than 0.5%. Silver off by 2.3%. We're going to be looking at these going into markets, and we have a lot to go over. Starting off the S&P 500 daily. Here's the long and short of it. If I bring in some more data here, you'll see that we have this trend line coming across. We're nearing that area right now. Bottom line is we've been going up, 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 up for an extended amount of time. We're nearing a big time area of resistance. Cannot ignore that. If you go back, you can see these areas of resistance. I mean, it's hit numerous times, and we're nearing that right now. The question is, will we blast through there? You can see that we're heading higher on volume that's dropping. However, Friday volume did pick up on this pop. Is there enough steam to blast through? What I do know is all moving averages are now below price action, which is a good bullish sign. If you look here at the weekly chart, we are at resistance. This is a big time area of resistance, so much so that I'm going to add a right there. This has nothing but downside potential. However, we came up, we did slam this, but we're going higher on lower volume. Bad news. Above major moving averages. That's the only good news. Outside of that, we're at resistance. We have lower swing highs, lower swing lows on the weekly chart. This is a downtrend, and this is a great place to be looking to go short if the markets do not continue to power northbound. If we start to see weakness on volume, that would be something to be taking a look at. On the monthly chart, on the SP 500, on the month, for the month, we're just slightly over a resistance area, which is very good to see. So, I mean, the month's just getting started. It's only April 2nd. But anyway, we are over a resistance line. And for this video, it's good through April 3rd. April 3rd, by the way, Sunday. We're over this. We do have resistance areas right here to be watching. On the diamonds, this is the Dow, and this is the daily chart. Daily chart, we're up, busted a resistance point. So we got over a resistance point when we're stalled at it. Well, this is the daily. We'll get to the weekly in a moment, but we're over this. And we did stall here at a resistance level coming across. It's this swing high coming across right here. It's this level at puts us at 177, 60. 72, 177, 72 area. We're just trying to get over that on the daily chart. If I go here to the weekly chart on the Dow, we blasted through, look at this, boom, to the upside. So this is bullish. This is a big bullish move. Volume very, very low though. Big time resistance coming across, and this resistance is 179.13 on the Dow. 17,913 on the Dow. So we're approaching this area. But this is a big triangle, and we did break over resistance on the weekly chart. So it's looking pretty bullish. That's why I put the up arrow. If I go to the monthly, again, we go up, 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 up. We build this small symmetrical triangle, which is a big bullish pennant on the large scale here. We're blasting over this, but the volume's just very small. But this is, I put a green arrow here. We're above all major moving averages on the Dow, and again, the Dow's nearing a 4-month high. I mean, it's doing exceptionally well here. The Nasdaq monthly looks very good to me. We drop, we up, we're heading higher, and we are making a rising wedge, but we're in the early stages of this. I see more upside potential on the monthly chart as far as the Nasdaq is concerned. Let's go to the weekly on the Nasdaq. Here's the weekly. We're at a resistance point, but just a smidgen over it. Just a little bit over it. So that could get very bullish. If you look at this pattern, right here. Look at this. Up, 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 up. You see how it rolls over? It rolls. It's rolling, and then you get the reversal pattern right here. When that happens, usually you drop. Instead, we pop. This is usually indicative of more upside opportunity. Now, we did close just a hair above resistance. Question is, will this break through and head to this area up here? The reason I have this trend line, this is more of a ghost line. All I did was I copied this one, I cloned this one, and added the swing high. This would be a logical area of resistance. It is not, it's not firm, so it has not been solidified, but that would be just a logical expected area of resistance. We'll see if it actually plays out or not. And on the daily chart, again, we're looking at the Qs, the NASDAQ here. We're up, 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 up. We're blasting over moving averages. So you can see the moving averages here. We're above them. That's very good. Problem is we have this line. Support, support, broken, resistance. We're at that resistance point. The question is can we keep going higher? It's anybody's guess here. Very suspect. Small caps. Big pop, broke resistance. We chop, chop, chop. A little rising wedge right here. Let's see what the MACD is doing. Going higher to... So we're making higher swing highs here, lower swing highs here. It's not great. So we have a decent chance of this breaking down. And we have a 200-day moving average coming down that could act as resistance. So small caps are just laggy compared to everybody else, which is telling to the market. If you go here to the weekly chart, resistance, resistance, we have that coming, and then we have support, support, support broken. We got major resistance here. That's why I added the red arrow down. If we get to this area, I can see that being a big time area problem for small caps. Again, weekly chart, still more upside. So you see I have an up arrow here, up, 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 but I think that very, very soon it's going to be a sell opportunity on the weekly on small caps. And moving on, let's look at financials, let's look at crude oil, let's look at gold, let's look at silver, and probably look at VIX too. Just before I do that, we have a mentorship coming up, gang. You want to be a part of that. No successful trader out there, when I say successful, I'm talking a long-term successful trader, has done so without a mentor, period. You have to have a mentor to be successful in trading. I had to have a mentor before I became successful in trading. It is a certainty. It's factual. We mentor. And go to Grok Trade, click on Trading Mentor, watch the videos. We're going to be in Vegas next month. We're going to do an online one this month. You can do it at the comfort of your own home, or you can go to Vegas with us in May, which is always a great time. We're going to do something different this time. We are, for the first time ever, going to allow you to bring a friend. So 1 tuition, 2 people, and you can bring your own friend. Let us know if you would like to partake of that. All right, so we're looking here at the banks. Let's go to the daily. The daily, all over the place. We're at a support level in an uptrend. We need to rally here to get above, but we're caught up within moving averages. So the banks are very suspect right now. Very suspect. If I go here to the weekly chart, we're breaking over area here. Are we really breaking? I can't say that we are, actually. I can't even tell you if this is a line. We only have 1 hit on that. I like the lower line. Anyway, we have the falling 20-week moving average acting as resistance. Question is, can we get through this? If we do get through it, this line up here is going to act as resistance, or it should. Something that we're watching on the monthly chart on the banks. This is the banks on the monthly chart. Big breakdown on a rising wedge breakdown. Rising wedge breakdown. The MACD, you can see, was a big time divergence. It dropped. Now it's rallying. All this is a bear pullback. I do see it going higher short term. And then I see a big time opportunity to sell. If we do go higher here, I see a big time opportunity to sell the markets for long term. Quick look at crude oil. Crude oil on the monthly still looks bullish to me to the upside. If I go to the weekly on crude oil, we're at resistance. Oh wait, this is, hold on. We need to double click this crude oil. All right, here we are. Up, up, up. We are dropping now on a tick higher on volume on the weekly. So on the week we are higher. The following 20-week moving average acting as resistance. We are dropping. The question is, when can we buy back in? I think once we drop, find maybe a double bottom here, a little support right around $8. $8 on USO would be a great area to be looking for a buy opportunity. Something that I'll be watching for here. I think we're going to have some good. Just keep your eye on this. Let's look at the daily on crude oil. We're going higher, higher, higher. Now we broke this uptrend. Now we're heading down, finding support here, the rising 50-day moving average. But the question is there more to drop? And I think so. So we have a down arrow. We are heading lower. Gold. Let's take a look at gold. The daily looks really bullish to me. Up, 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 up. Remember me calling these down here as buys and up, up, up. Now we're dropping, dropping, dropping. We have what's called a bull flag. It's a bull flag, but it's also a falling wedge at the same time. It's pinching. If this thing starts to get bullish and we can start to break over some of these areas right here, big time area buy opportunity on the daily chart. Let's see if we can confirm that on the weekly. Weekly, we're up, 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 up. A little bull pullback. Yes, of course, this looks like a great time to be looking for an entry as long as we get the confirmation on candlesticks. So gold looking very nicely. If you go here to the bullish, or I'm sorry, the monthly, it looks still bullish to me. We pop up, just a little base, a little slight pullback, just looking nice and bullish. Looking like we have some great opportunities here. Nice volume on this upward move, but does silver show the same thing? This is the monthly chart. Yes, still bullish on the monthly chart. Everything looks well. But what does the weekly show us? Shows us we go higher. We popped up again. We're showing a little bit of weakness here. So it needs to get bullish and quickly, or this thing could start to peter out on us. So the weekly is suspect to me. If I look here to the daily is suspect. Obviously, we're going higher, 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 and then we dropped, and then we dropped again. We're finding support here on big volume, but will it be sustained? Silver is too risky for me. Gold looks better to me. Silver looks a little risky at this moment, at least technically speaking. VIX is the fear indicator. Now, this is the daily chart. We're down, 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 falling wedge. If you look here at the MACD, a bullish divergence. This looks like it's getting ready to go higher. If the VIX goes higher, that means the markets are going down. This is an inverse indicator. So if the markets drop lower, the VIX goes higher. So this looks like it's going to go higher, meaning that it looks like the markets are going to go lower. If I go here to the weekly chart on the VIX, let's take a look here. The VIX was going higher, then we drop. Then we have this big area of support. We have more area of support coming across here. That's why I put a green arrow. If we get down here to around 15, if we get right here around 15, or here at 15 or 16 area and 15 area on the VIX would be an area to be looking to see the markets reverse and start to go bearish if we keep dropping here. And let's take a look at the monthly. On the VIX, we are dropping, rolling up, and then we broke this area. We broke this trend. Now we're just consolidating, going sideways on the monthly chart. And we could go into just a long-term consolidation, chopping up within the middle of these moving averages. And that could happen a long time. If that happens, that means we're going to go bullish a long time in the markets. So I throw a lot at you. Watch this video 2 times and do the best thing you've ever done for yourself, and that is get mentoring. If you're going to do trading and do it seriously, you need mentoring. We do that very well. So if you like the information I delivered to you today, like it.